Here's a tour of Kite Beach in Dubai. It's our first beach visit. I'm going to take you around everything that you need to know.
So this video is going to be a bit different, guys, because normally I like to get some b-roll, do some talking head and bits like that, but Sarah said some of the most helpful videos that she's been watching are these unedited walking tours. So I've just captured some footage, and in a second I'm actually going to walk you from the car park all the way to where we settled in and just share with you everything that I saw at Kite Beach. First thing I noticed, the place you're seeing on the screen is a place called Drift Burger. Opposite that, there was a skate park and there was a parkour loop. So there's a load of activities you can actually do when at the beach. When at the beach? When you're at the beach. Again, not editing this. Opposite that, there's a really cool place called Kite Beach Market. I say it's cool, it was closed, but it looked super cute. I can imagine this being really fun, and I'm not sure whether this is open just in the evenings or when it's in season. And just behind that, you can see there's these volleyball courts. So there's loads of activities that you can actually do while at Kite Beach. This is where we get into the walking tour. Quick shout out, that's the Yeti cool box that we bought. We have decided to put it through its paces in 41-degree heat on the beach. So that's what we're going to be using for our picnic in the evening. But the first mission was find some food. So we headed out to a place called Drift Burger that you just saw. Worth noting that the prices were extremely reasonable. We were expecting to get fully gouged on the price, as you do anywhere in the UK we're going where there's any degree of sand and sunshine, but this was really reasonable. As I'm walking from the car park to the beach, probably worth noting that there is a RTA app that's worth getting, and that's how we're now parking in Dubai. I'll quickly fire it up on the screen, show you how it works. But we didn't actually have to pay because we visited on a Sunday, and Sundays and national holidays are free to park. And as we enter Kite Beach, you can see on the right hand side here the washroom facilities. So when it comes to the washrooms, the showers, the foot cleaners, there's plenty spread about Kite Beach. Really good facilities to get yourself clean when you've been rolling in the sand all day. And in the distance there, you can see Aqua Park Leisure. This is an inflatable Ninja Warrior course on the water. We didn't use it, but it looked pretty fun. This is 70 dirhams for the hour, and quite comparable to what's down at JBR, which is 150 dirhams for the day, but I can't imagine you want to spend more than an hour on something like this. So as you actually get into Kite Beach now, you can see a bunch of these little food trucks or pop-up food stands. So these are scattered about the whole place, and you've got some dedicated restaurants, as well as, naturally, we managed to find a Starbucks. And this was open, but about 20% of the stuff was open when we arrived in the middle of the day. Everything started to open up a little bit later. On the left-hand side, what you just saw was a communal eating space, so you can go and grab some food from anywhere, and it's covered, it's got some fans. I'm not going to say the fans are highly effective when it's 41 degrees, but at least there's some shade that you can go and eat if you grab some food from somewhere. That's that place there, right in front of you. And quickly worth mentioning, there is some public water fountains that you can go and top your water off. So what we're looking at now is, there's firstly a little shop that the boys went into because we needed to get some shovels. But to the right hand side, that's where, let's just call it the public beach. You don't have to pay to play, you can just go and take yourself there and enjoy setting up and enjoy the day. Where we decided to end up, and that's where the family already is, I got sent back for the Yeti cool box and dragged it all the way through Kite Beach, is a place called Sol Mio. And that's a pay to play, get a sunbed, get a parasol, get the towels, and there's two different types of sunbeds that you can pay for. Well, there's technically three. There's one, I think they call it a cabana, which is 500 dirhams, gives you a cabana for the day. And then there's the sunbeds. So there's a 120 dirham option, and then there's a VIP option. The only difference there is the VIP option, it puts you on the front 2 rows at the beach. So for 300 dirhams, you can get a sunbed at the front of the beach. So that covered me and Sarah. And for kids, they enter free without a sunbed, or if you wanted a sunbed for them, there's an 80 dirham option. Worth noting, you can see in the background, pretty cool view of the Burj Al Arab. And in terms of the sea, it was warm. It was beautiful, it was warm, and we actually got lucky, which was quite fun. It was quite a windy day, which one broke the heat up, but also made it pretty fun to be jumping in waves with the kids. Lastly, would we recommend it? 100%. It's got everything you'd want there for a family, or whether you're going there as a couple. You can go to the public part of the beach, or if you want something that's a bit more turnkey so you don't have to take all that stuff with you. It's relatively inexpensive for a day out. Highly recommend it. If you've got any questions or builds, let us know in the comments. If you go there, let us know how you get on. Speak to you soon.